I have so many feelings about the halftime show. First of all, Kendrick's amazing.
Yes.
I thought he did good. But the hard thing was trying to explain it to white people. Because I was sitting there and they were like, "Sir, what is the... what is he saying with the shoes? What is he saying?" I was the interpreter. "Oh, so this is a flag? Okay, great." You know?
You and Kendrick Lamar are going back out on tour together.
So excited, yes, the GNX tour.
What's it like being, what are you looking forward to being on the road together?
I'm really excited to learn from him. I learn the most, I feel like, by observing. So like watching him, like a cumulative amount of performances, and then I get to like pick different tips and be like, okay, and watch how he like carries himself, how he emotes. Because I can ask questions, but there's something that you can't really explain when there's magic happening, and to watch him perform is to witness something magical. So just, you know, one time he gave me the pointer of pretending to watch myself from above. And he sees himself while he's performing, and that actually changed a lot for me. It was weird, because when I was watching myself from afar, I was like, this is not what I want to see. I want to see something different. I want to turn up. And then I just started like invoking just like a completely different energy and spirit within myself. That third person, he's also a Gemini, so you never know.
That's what it is.
You know, he's already split in half. Or however many multitudes of Gemini personalities there are.
And Kendrick Lamar is performing this year. Did you, right? Did you talk to him at all?
Haven't had the chance to catch up with him and tell him, one, how excited I am. I've talked to everybody around. I talked to Jesse. I talked to, you know, all the producers, his creative team. You know, the one thing that I would say is, you know, savor the moment, because you get obsessed in trying to build the best performance, but you don't realize that it's really about enjoying it, right? And it might not be perfect. Everything may not go exactly the way it's supposed to, but if you are in your mind and like stuck trying to make something perfect, you're not gonna look up and smell the flowers and realize, wait a minute, I'm here.
Yes.
And I get a chance to have this moment, and I'm not gonna get it again. I'm not gonna get this moment back. So my encouragement to him is to really be present. I hope that he uses the moment well. There's a lot that could be said. There's a lot to be said for where hip hop has come from. There's a lot to be said for that young man and how he's completely been, you know, an incredible benchmark for what it is to be an artist. And also too culturally sound, you know, in fashion and all of these things. So I'm just hoping that he really maximizes that moment.
Well said. What did you think of Kendrick Lamar's halftime at the Super Bowl?
You know, I have so many feelings about the halftime show. First of all, Kendrick's amazing.
Yes.
I thought he did good. But the hard thing was trying to explain it to white people. Because I was sitting there and they were like, "Sir, what is the... what is he saying with the shoes? What is he saying?" I was the interpreter. "Oh, so this is a flag? Okay, great." You know? I couldn't, because I was trying to figure it out too, because there's a lot of, you know, sort of, you know, codes in it. I love the PlayStation thing. I thought that was kind of brilliant. I didn't see it come in. I was like, oh man. But what I thought was really, really cool was Sam Jackson being sort of like, yeah. I thought that was interesting, because he was the voice of it, and he just drove the message this way, and then they start dancing this way, and then they start doing this, and then at the end when it said game over, I was like, I don't know. I think Drake gonna have to do a gospel album after this.
A gospel album?
Because you need Jesus after game over, you know?
I ain't heard about a gospel album. Oh my goodness.
It would be great. Now, you know what would be epic for hip hop? Because for me, I thought it was really, really good for hip hop when they were both going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because I came up in the 90s with Tupac and Biggie, right? And so when you have, you know, when you have like this competition, which music is, you know, all the artists are competing to be number one. You got two guys that are prolific in their lanes, and then they get an opportunity to go back and forth, back and forth. I thought that was great, because the next, everybody's like, well, what is Kendrick gonna do? What is Drake gonna do? And they're going back and forth. But now, after the Super Bowl, I don't think there's anything to do. I think you just you do a collaborative album.
That's an idea.
That would work. Because then all the fans would come together, they go on tour together. It would be phenomenal for hip hop.
That may be the next
That
chapter.
might be the next chapter.
The one thing that we don't do is force things on them. You know, we don't force art, we don't force music. What we force is good intentions. You know, as long as you have a good intention on what you're doing, we'll support it, but it's not like you have to be this way, you have to be this way. We have to let the kids be who they're gonna be, but guide them in the right way and not put that pressure on them.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my God. And he already produced the song for Kendrick Lamar, yo.
I'm jealous as hell of that one. I was like, this ain't even, you know, like, I thought me and Kendrick was cool. But they kicked it off at the Super Bowl, right here at the Super Bowl game. And I looked, and him and Kendrick was talking for like 40 minutes. And I went over and said to Kendrick, I'm like, is he bothering? Should I move him? I know you're enjoying yourself. He said, no, Swizz, like, I had writer's block, and what Egypt is telling me is helping me deal with something. And I was like, well, man, you know, he's 5 years old. Like, you know, still to this day, I don't know what he was helping him deal with, but I let it happen.
And did he charge him, though?
He definitely charged.
Egypt, did you get your money?
Yeah, he definitely, Egypt got some money off that record.
Okay. You know, you influenced so many artists, like, including Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
I mean, he recreated a scene in music videos. Tell me about that.
I was so shocked because the way that people told me, like I woke up to 30 K-dot texts in my thing, and I thought, oh no, he just dissed us. Like I thought it was like something else, and they were like, no, he paid tribute to you on this video. In
You were
this pop-up video.
surprised?
I was, because I mean, you know, the Roots are. It's like we're ubiquitous, but we're not super mainstream, but we're niche, but we're not overexposed popular. So it's hard to tell where we fit in the scheme of things. And you know, sometimes it's an honor, but it's also a surprise when you see people acknowledging you after all this time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all are a blueprint in the industry to all artists and to the music industry. So again, this blows me away to hear your perspective because we all love the Roots, right guys? What do you think about the beef between Kendrick and Drake? Like, and do you think it kind of lipped hip hop, like at this point?
I mean, hip hop was built on battling. You know, people battling. When you battle, you diss back and forth. That started from day one.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good for hip hop to see a different change. You know, long as it ain't no gunplay or no crazy stuff going on.
Keep it in the art.
It's good. Yes, it's who got the dopest talent. And Kendrick, that's my guy. You know, and I'm riding with him 110%. Drake is a good dude too, so I'm not in it.
Yes.
Because both of them is very talented cats. You know, but Kendrick is my guy, and the things he did some really good music. And Drake is a dope guy too. Drake is dope too. So I mean, it was just good. You know, it's the smoked and cleared. You know, these guys may do a record together somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We
you
don't
never know.
We'll have to wait and see, but it's good to get your take on things.
Yeah.
I mean,